All right, ready.
Back yourself on the bag.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, go on.
Yo, I swear, if something go wrong, it'll go wrong here.
I that's happening. Look how long we're supposed to go live. You get
Yo,
to me, I say?
Flimmer look like Rowan a while ago in the thing that well black.
Okay. Yo, all is well, Plymouth General.
Yo, we start we can't, 2021, we can't do this same way,
Yeah, for real. The freeze up thing that go on the 5G they're both already. Plymouth, what you up to? What you up to, Plymouth
Wake
General?
up little bit before 6:30 and I try jump in.
All right. We see what go on now, Willie London.
Yo.
I forgot to give him the boot. I'll make it refresh.
Yo, we're back again, people. We're back again. And I swear we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
we have so much to talk about. I want to come in clear gear.
Yeah, man. Audio up and running 2021. So, yo, Willie, up on a 5G network or something. You're in Jamaica?
No, I'm in Italy right now.
Okay. You just land. Okay.
I'm in Italy right now. We move this Italian chair out the way.
Okay. So getting some tea. All right. As you know, our Plymouth General of the Year, I have to say big respect to all the persons who are that tune in Jamaica. We say big respect. And when we say big respect, that means a whole lot of respect. Big up pets just jump on and
Pets,
a lot of things.
Yeah.
A lot of things you have to talk about, and we'll be talking about them, right?
Yeah, man.
However, I must say the pandemic, this person say pandemic, but we say pandemic. This COVID situation has affected the whole sports industry greatly. It's not just basketball, but as you know, we're ambassador for Jamaica basketball. So we are going to try our best to put things in place and ensure that basketball start how it's supposed to start. And a lot of things take place still, even throughout the pandemic. So the first thing we are going to look at today, but the first thing we're going to look at today is the basketball tryout, the national tryout. Welcome, Tanya B.
Welcome, Tanya.
So, Willie with Flimo. And then we can Flimo, you good here with us?
All right, why just show why that go on in a tryouts or whatever?
Yeah, go on.
Now, after a one-year absence due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the KFC Star Search Basketball returned with a week-long series of
This is the Star Search,
9 to 14.
right?
Courtney
A
Morgan
lot of things been going on.
The welcome sound of dozens of basketballs bouncing off the court at Knox College, signaling the return of some semblance of life to the sport after over a year of dormancy. Unlike the usual residential camps, which in previous years saw participants camping at the G.C. Foster College of Physical Education and Sport in St. Catherine, Jamaica, the two-day camps were held at the Western, Central and Southern Conferences this year.
The fact is, a lot of these youngsters have been inactive over the last year and a half. So this is another opportunity to see them, to gauge them, to measure them, and to see what sort of level they are, and to see where the gaps are in terms of improving them.
The Star Search Camp is the Jamaica Basketball Association's JABA premier platform for identifying high school male under 19, under 17 and under 15 players, and selected high school female under 15 players for scholarship opportunities. President of JABA, Paulton Gordon, says the loss of scholarship opportunities last year due to the pandemic was significant.
I would say over the last year and a half, we probably would have lost over 40 scholarships. There are a number of youngsters who still have got some opportunities, but the coaches who usually come down on a yearly basis and the ones that who are in contact with some of the high school coaches, their programs have been affected in the States as well. So hence less opportunities for scholarships.
And with health experts worldwide declaring that the virus will be around for a while longer, Gordon's association must now perform a delicate balancing act for the resumption of high school basketball amid the pandemic.
Despite what's happening, we try and keep the youngsters happy. There are a number of youngsters who have missed scholarship opportunities over the last year and a half. We don't want that to happen. So while we are trying to ensure that the youngsters are safe, we want to also afford them the opportunity to get the requisite scholarship to ensure that they continue school and to continue their basketball development.
Among the 4 selectees from the Central Conference were Denby High's national under-17 player Romario Millis.
It does feel good because, yes, due to COVID, ISA has been locked down for a while now. So, yeah, it definitely does feel good to be back.
Successful players will be evaluated by a Canadian-based platform partnering with Java for further development and scholarship opportunities. Their performances will be compared with those of their peers globally using the same system of recruiting and evaluation. Courtney Morgan, TVJ Sports.
All right. If we had to highlight something that was good throughout the pandemic, we'll have to look at the star search. So Willie, what your view when you say that they still push for this star search to take place within this pandemic? What's your view on that?
No, I think that's a good thing. One of the only good things that has happened in basketball in almost 2 years, I should say. We had mentioned that it was the tryouts, but this wasn't a tryout. This is the KFC Star Search that was started way back in the 90s.
Yes.
And I'm glad that it's still going strong. Romario is one of my close friends too, and I think he's headed for the NBA real soon. No, it's the Romario. No, Millis is his name. Very good friend of mine, man. The man, his brother and his father, his age. So I know they're a very talented group. You know, talented family. Someone want to big them up.
Definitely so. Honest, Willie, we really appreciate the fact that Java pushed through and partner and ensure that this activity take place throughout the summer. I heard the news mention that they are going to compare their talent globally. But I believe strongly that what is going on in Jamaica now, we are way back. Trust me, when it comes on to development with the youngsters. I hope that coaches that will view this platform will try and put in some virtual work with the kids them or some one-on-one, some 3-on-3. I know for a fact that Java got some rights to host 3-on-3 events. I think training session can be now reduced, where you can ask 2 or 3 players to come in and work with them. I see Sully online, and I know Sully is still working with his kids them throughout this pandemic.
And yeah, right? Phase 1 and Sully big up Phase 1 Academy platform. Yeah, man. That's in Mobile, right?
Yeah, I think we have some image of them. I have to put it up. Please look and show. We have, and those coaches, when they talk about Dave Black and Rose, always representing. So you have to give big shout out to Phase 1 Academy.
And also let's mention that Rose is very popular on social media.
Yeah.
You know, so big up yourself, Rose.
Yeah, definitely so. So Moby are putting in the work. So big up Moby.
Always a put in the work.
Yeah, definitely so. And being a part of our first star search the way it is, good to see the growth. Yeah, definitely so. And we're talking about one of the baddest.
One of the legends.
The word baddest. Yeah, because we're Jamaican, as I would say, you know? And the baddest point guard. Not even know which position you really play, Pets.
The position the one play is killer, you.
All right. One of the baddest killer. All right, then, cool. All right, so yeah, the global platform. So it's good to see the youngsters getting a chance. And as we talk about chance, we want to dive right into our national tryouts that took place to get the 3-on-3 competition. For persons who might be not keeping up with basketball in Jamaica, we went to Miami the other day to represent in our 3-on-3 competition. And so we are going to talk a little bit about that tryout. I don't know if the format was right. What do you think, Willie?
It was wrong.
It was wrong.
I thought it was right, you know. But after I see the team I get selected, I realized it was wrong. You know, nobody that tried out in Jamaica made it.
Flimo, I know that you were present at that tryout. Do you have any views, anything you have to say in regards to that tryout?
Exactly, Flimo. I believe you. I believe what you're saying, bro. I support you 100% what you're saying, Flimo.
Yo, let me apologize on Flim on behalf. Him having some technical difficulty, right? I think Willie can make him come off and then come back
And then
on
come
and
back.
see it. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right, cool. All right.
What,
So
what?
with the national tryout, my issue with it, I didn't see it go to the west side. Yeah, I'm always, even though I'm southern, at Kingston, I always say, oh, it's better to be an island-wide tryout. I know that funds weren't available where a lot of movement will take place with our national coach. However, we have competent coaches in these parishes. We talk about Sullivan in Mandeville. We talk about Pewee in Mobile. So they could still do a recruiting, do the video and send to the recruiter. I think Ruan lead, so he could get the eyes on him. I'm not certain. However, I am saying I would love to see the tryouts go island wide. And then funny thing about it, we had the tryout as well, Willis, and nobody from Jamaica made it. Maybe there's things under the surface we have to go find out, Willie, because I know that this vaccination thing play a part too.
Yeah, I know that played a part. I know that visa also played a part from the research that I've done. I don't think the government granted some of the players who were supposed to represent Jamaica in a visa. That's what I was told. I'm not sure.
Competent source?
I should say so, you know. I won't name the source, but that's what I was told when I inquired about it. Like, why were none of the players that I saw at the tryouts on the roster? And I was told that they couldn't fly. They didn't have any visa, you know.
So we definitely have got to do some research. So with the interview squad up, we're just laying the first phase, you know, before we get deep down to the situation. However, I heard someone mention from about if there's any overseas tryouts, or they just select the overseas players to just join without seeing if they're in shape or if they have been playing basketball. So we have to go definitely look into that.
Yeah, and I am not qualified enough to answer that question. You know, if anybody any tryout what was given over there, anything like that. I know that Tommy McDonald was over there, who represented us when in the Olympic playoffs. Right, I know he's stateside and he's been putting in the work because I see him playing some rec league and I know he's fit. And I would have loved to see somebody go and represent Jamaica who could actually speak our dialect, you know, and
yeah,
cause I one bad word, pardon me.
No bad word.
You know, but you know what I mean. You know, come back and interview.
And we are a reason because we not start interviewing nobody yet, even though we name the interview. We are a reason. One of the things I'm gonna look at, I'm gonna say, yo, it's important. I mean, I go in on my part one talk because guess what? As you know, we are Jamaican and we need to make the voice be heard. Our mainstream media didn't cover this event, and that is something that I'm a bit concerned with. Nobody contacted. I don't know if they contacted CVM or TVG, and they refused to bring our evil Sportsmax. However, I would love to see it on that platform. And the next thing, with a team going overseas to represent Jamaica, our media house couldn't even do an interview because none of those players don't even live at Jamaica. So they don't even come back here. So you couldn't even meet them at airport to say, how was the trip? What took place? And all of these things. So there's a whole lot of things, even though you see we talk about the star search and the youths, them getting better and they are trying to develop. The youth them need role models from Jamaica that them say leave from right here, go over there, represent and come back. And that's a better motivation than they are looking at persons who them doses. So them that real life is even though our old boy Sullivan go over there. But we're not saying it's supposed to be easy. So you're not gonna say it's supposed to make the team because we want to see a Jamaican there. You get what I say? You still have to put in the work. But
yeah, man, I understand 100%. And let me big up 876 stream. They're one of the only like social media platform on Instagram that highlighted the games, you understand, and streamlit. So I have to big them up. They followed the Jamaica basketball page and they gave us a strength. So big up 876 streams. I don't know where they're from, but they're into sports. They're into football, but them definitely come and look out for basketball. And I have to don't big up TVJ and CVM. I can't big them up
And you can't say that it as
I can, and I will.
Here we are going, Willie. We have to go do a research, right? And the research are gonna come through some interview because we name the interview. TVJ and CPM might not be our basketball association might not inform them about what is going on. Remember, there's a lot of news in the world, all over the place. So sometimes you have to take up a phone and call and say, listen, we have a train in Miami and we're gonna need somebody for travel with the team or get some information. They not just know so.
So you're saying it's probably job or marketing team not really reaching out to these media outlets?
I am not saying that. I'm saying we need to do some research, or we need to get persons on the program that can answer those questions easily. But
will they want to come on the program though? Because we ask some hard-hitting questions, And the person that was and I want for the new viewers are also new to basketball are really not know who the guy who was talking first. That's the president of basketball, Parton Garden, Mr. Parton Garden. So big up yourself to sir, and I hope you can come on and be a guest since you've been avoiding the interview. I hope that changes soon.
And join up. However, all right, but to put things aside, I think the players who represent, you can put the pictures up, Willie. They did well. We see that USC
but the female,
let's. So we have. I don't know if you want to talk about what's going on.
Valiant effort.
Coach Brown, big up himself. Yeah. I heard that the coach didn't with this 3-on-3 competition, guys. The coach didn't have a chance to really coach or assist.
You can't coach during the game.
Yeah, they can't coach in the game.
Our coaching was done before the game. So even though, because if they had won by or lost by 5 or something like that, they would have made it to the semifinals. But they didn't even know that. I think they thought that the game was over when that little small team you took it over. But valiant effort and congrats. I'm glad that we had 2 of our native tongues, representing.
Asha.
Yeah.
Give herself Tracy.
Yeah, man.
But that big the tall girl, Willie, where she's from?
I'm not too sure. I guess we need to do some more research on that, But yeah, man, valiant effort. Well, them represent and things. So
one game and them lose the next game, so them couldn't make it through. So it was good.
It happens, and here we have the male team.
The male team will represent well. I think they played extremely well. USA knocked them out, and USA went ahead and win it overall. So yes, it was a good. And I think we got certain highlights even on the side.
Yeah, no. Honestly, yeah, man.
We dominate.
Them never expect Jamaica for perform. So I like the strategy. If it was, if that was the plan. I guess it kind of I hope it shows more or shines more light on Jamaica basketball, and we can get some sponsorship through this, endeavor.
But all right, hold on there. I feel like even though we're strapped for time because we're not stay too long, right? I feel like William, I want to really say something to you. I want to do a little competition in here, so because guess what going on? You always say you know talent. You always tell me say you coach a championship team. You tell me say you coach university at Jamaica and you do all kind of these things, right? Put back those 4 players up for me there, General.
Hold on. Now, and Mr. Sullivan is saying that the tall one we're talking about, she plays in Europe.
Stop playing Europe.
She still does.
I know it's rough. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. I don't want nobody bash me. Anyway, let me go along. Willie, name as a person who is in Jamaica, we represent for Jamaica, you're there at Jamaica Yard. Name 4 players. No, I'm not going to put you under so much pressure. Name 2 players that you think could have joined this team and give this team a boost.
All right, Nicholas, Jerome, Flimo, Tommy. I have more now. But
so it's Flimo, Tommy, Jerome, and Nick.
Yeah. 2 Nick them. It's because I rate the other Nick too. You see it? Yeah. And well, no, we're not even reach Mobile yet,
Yeah, we are from.
You have enough. You have Slush or Schools. You know who me attack. Can play for GC faster. Yeah. Tafari, because Tafari put in the work too, you know. Who else? Marlon still a play?
Yeah.
Mike. Who else? Me no know the whole of them, but them two, them one there, you get me?
All
But
right.
enough talent there, Mandeville, enough talent there, Mobile, whenever get the chance.
From my observation, to be honest, this team wasn't fit. It was like they weren't on top of them game. Them kind of, if I would to put a percentage to them fitness, I would have said them about 60, 70, right? However, I think even though they were at 7, them physicality, them strength, and how they play the game, I can be honest with you. I cannot find 2 players at Jamaica that could match up with them. Something bad to say, or you think, sir, may I oversay it, like may I disrespect? Remember, no.
Yeah, disrespect, of course. You're sounding like some of the coaches who say that Jamaica players cannot perform at the next level. You understand?
Yeah,
and the
so
fact that
I'm going to argue. I'm going to be devil advocate. No, I'm going to be on the coach's side and just reason on that level now. So you say that. I say Jamaica have a far way to go. I think that we are not physically fit. I can say that personally, and I'm going to say that personally. Why? Because I have the opportunity to play on some national team out here, and we'll play against overseas players who come down and participate in tournaments down here. And trust me, when I said, when them run the court, Willie, we're not in a jog it. We are walk.
So who's to blame for that though?
No,
I don't get it. I don't understand when coaches say, "Yo, they're not on they can't perform or play at the next level."
Because the next level, the next level contains 70% fitness and 30% skill. If you have more than 30% skill level, I can't say a superstar or a star, whatever you do. So if I find somebody 70% can match the fitness level and them have 50% worth of skill, trust me, a problem. That's how when person talk about Ben Simmons can't perform and persons that said this and that. If Ben Simmons was at Jamaica playing basketball, him kill everything.
Well,
easily.
Let me just Peds, I agree with you. I think I could have made that team and done some damage. I mean here I said Reds couldn't make it, but Reds are still one of the better 3-point shooters. You understand?
But
and I saw Reds at the tryout, you know, physicality, yeah. And probably honestly, because Reds are my boy.
Remember, Reds run 2 games at the tryout and get cramps, you know.
And that they reach him?
Yeah, sit up.
I never know.
Hours.
I think so just load management.
Them go for Gatorade theme after 2
I never load management.
Really, the first day.
Oh, woo! Sorry, Reds. Sorry, my boy.
Them child for 2 days and the man, you see me, call it quits after the first day. So, I don't know. But anyway, so on the coaches part, you asked a very good question, Willie. As a coach, I will say to you that we are not at the level when it comes on to the physicality, when it comes on to basketball. Like, we walk a lot of game at Jamaica. And the game no walk. And personally, I mentioned this, and them watch professional game. Them fast, CMPS a fast break run. Them reach down the court if them run a break in a 3-4 seconds. And all these things that take place. At Jamaica, you see, will be a walk with them big belly all. And you see me I say, take all 20 seconds reach down the court. Coach have to say, hurry up and come in at the play. You get what I say? But I just, it go. I see Fabian jump in and say, Red stood out more than everybody there. Though. So, that's a valid point, Fabian. That's a valid point, you know, what we are talking about. So, Reds have no fitness level to the level where I'm supposed to be, you know, but him have a nice amount of skill as he's a great shooter. And him show up everybody at Jamaica. So, think about that. Think about that. So, you get what I say?
But you know, I would add some money, you know, like I said, Fabian was one of the players that was going to be selected, you know. So, but I don't know. Probably is a visa issue with him too. Who knows? Maybe Fabian can answer. Just leave a comment, my boss, for that.
Eh? Fabian want a visa. I'm not that try hard still, but I guess I don't know, Fabian. We are going to do some research. I don't know why them never select players from Jamaica. Will you say me here from a credible source that the player that was selected, they got turned down for visa. So that's the issue. I heard the next thing that players didn't want to take the vaccine, and remember that it was after the period where United States said that you have to be fully vaccinated to travel. So that was also an issue. And still, I can't understand players still and them think. I don't know still, but nobody don't want to mark of the beast them so well, so maybe I that them I run from.
I'm
So.
not wrong them still, you know.
So, we
One
don't
out.
know why. We don't go and hold out. So, you see me? You don't just go and hold it. Get me?
Stay safe, though.
Yeah, definitely. All right, but will it be honest? I believe person don't want to come out and say it. Coaches are maybe like 60% of the problem why our players are not reaching at a professional level. They are going to complain and say that they not get enough money. They might complain and say all this, but we can use track and field as a big example. May I tell you, use track and field as a big example now. Glenn Mills never get crazy sponsorship when Bolt underneath him wings. The sponsorship start come when him put Bolt as an Olympian and money and them say yes, him can get it. So guess what him do now? Good track and field coaches, what are the main aim, Willie? To create an Olympian. So they will say, all right, then I see a specific talent. I'm going to try with this person to reach at that level. In Jamaica, I don't know. First thing first, we don't market players. So we don't want to build the players. We want to win championship. And we want to win championship against teams when they really, like, it don't make no sense. So you're not going to see a Fabian now with him small hands and say, all right, here what? I'm going to make Fabian be one of those elite players. So I'm going to spend certain time to get him out of where he is, where he can reach to that level. And then we'll start next year now with the two other players. So we need to spend some time and fix the players.
I'm seeing some comments here from Fabian, and I don't know them. Man, it's a bad man. I know for a fact that one of the players they selected at visa, them just put on a show. You understand?
Go on a long time. That's why we never kill up ourselves. Ball game did nice though. We enjoy the food. So Fabian is one of them who like the food.
Food him go there for. Okay. The coach them don't figure out your plan, you know. That go on, you know.
We get to some food. So you want to go on. But if that's we're gonna dig guess what? Fabian is saying it. We're going to do some research, Fabian. If that's true, that's sad on the coach's part.
Yeah, you say Fabian now look for turn Olympian, you know, I make it to the next level, you know. You realize I food him at you. So when a coach buck up and fail, and a coach now go on put in the time to get this player to the next level. Because Fabian, you get what I try to say? I don't understand what I go on here, man. But by right still, I do place the blame on coaches too. And all of them, because basketball, they need to put in extra work themselves. But they need coach who can guide them, man, and who know the drills and are a certain play and, know the game, can guide them and push them. You understand? You just want to compete and win a championship, yes, and then it done right.
That makes sense. And then you have a next thing where coaches withhold players from going to national tryouts. And that's an issue.
I saw that,
issue. I know coaches who advise the players not to go to national tryout. I personally made contact with a player and said to him that the national tryout is going on Friday, Saturday. Reach to the national stadium. And him said that the coach said he must come after them training. So things, if we want the sport to grow, we have to definitely look into it. We have to definitely look into this mentality.
I don't like that part and the ego part where your sister and national tryouts are going on. Well, maybe they had some inside info though, Gary. I can't blame. Maybe those coaches knew that none of the players who went to the tryouts would be selected and say, yeah, I better you come put in the work here, so, and we will try and get you a scholarship. We don't know how I'm going. Honestly, we're not the researchers or the interview, but as an interviewers, we have to do our research. So we have to look into that and why the coach would advise a player not to show up at a national training.
Definitely so. But again, coaches, we need to buckle the belt. I know that sometimes coaches don't go to a game unless for them team a play. Coaches don't involve in anything unless money are run. And it's all about, we have to look into it in a different. We have to take some time to realize we have to start make some players. A full time we can say, yes, this coach bring this player to this level. We see referees gone overseas, gone even ref game. How many local coaches see go get an international contract to coach an international team? We have to look into that. So what is going on? There's no growth with the coaches. Which coach we can highlight to say reach to a level that will inspire other coaches? We can look at referees and say we have FIBA referees, and we talk about our friend from Mandeville. Now, Abdul is now a FIBA commissioner.
One of the best officials around.
But what have the coach accomplished that can inspire other coaches?
Them win high school league and Division 1 and NBA.
Oh, that means high school league, high school division
and NBL.
All right. Here we go on now. We're now going to get into that. Again, people, interview squad is here. I will just touch some topic. And then we're going to start doing interviews, start call some people and go on.
Yeah. Right? We can show one of part of the game where we play with the Jamaican males.
Yeah. Share my island about a minute or two. Now,
all right, cool.
Thomas. There you go. Oh my goodness. He crossed it like he was religious. And then the vicious one-handed poke. Trying to make the layups. Prince with the hezzy. Changes direction. Goes from east to west on him. 6'5". Jabs. Cash like an open safe. This game heating up like some Chile pepper. Between Chile and Jamaica. Couple of broke strokes. Jabs, quick and clear. Thomas will get another opportunity. He's working on Will Wireman, and he put him on the bucket list.
All right. Yeah. Them look. Me tell you, say, Willie, when last you see somebody at Jamaica dunking a game?
Long time, but Damon Sullivan said Mike Stevenson is coaching in China,
which is so we can say at least. All right, that's good. That's good, Sully. So we have our role model, basically, from the coach's standpoint. All right, an islands. See if you can get that. All right, definitely so, Sully. So he's on the island. So
set it up for Sully. I know set it up. Link him.
Give him a shout out. We need to talk to him.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So. All right, so we'll move on, Willie, because we have a lot of topics. We say 1 hour, so let us quickly look at. I see some of the other day. I kind of really want to dive into what's going on, right? Everybody know. They must say Gary, you're a LeBron fan. That's obvious. I'm not a LeBron fan. They are going to say that, and that's obvious. However, I'm a person who believes in a fear, and when they're quick to jump and say, "Yo, the brother wrong, I'm not saying the right name." LeBron have done a lot of things for basketball. I think he's one of the players them off the court that say, "Yo, him push for black people, him do certain things, and him is a family man. Him the name the mix up in a wrongdoing." However, on the court that night, I see where an incident take place and somebody react and everybody I give the blame to the person who got hurt. And I was saying if Isaiah knock LeBron across his eye like that, and LeBron
out
start
of the league,
react
out of
that
the league
way, what would people say? But anyway, you have the clip, London.
Well, again, the Lakers have been giving up a lot of points to stars recently. And then we saw Zach LaVine light him up, then Giannis, and then Jason Tatum. And tonight it's their number one guy, Jeremy Grant. Stewart and LeBron. Stewart is hot. And everybody's coming out now.
Now this is ridiculous. Yeah, he must have caught an elbow or something, but
oh yeah, he's got a lot of blood streaming from the side of the eye. Look, here goes Stewart.
yeah, I think he's a little upset.
You've got coaches, you got security guys. Look at Dwayne Casey's like, just calm down. And there's Cade Cunningham also.
It was along the free throw line on the free throw, and he's still trying to get loose.
He is knocking over. I mean, he's out of the game without question.
I mean,
it's like he's running through the line. That's nuts. That's just crazy right now.
That's just crazy.
That's crazy right now.
And that was the start of a 15-minute delay. And counting.
The trigger is for a loose ball foul first. We have a hostile act after, and then nullification that does not easily dissolve.
I mean, there's nothing we can add. Everyone can see exactly what we saw.
Well, they've got, I believe what they announced was a loose ball foul on Stewart.
London, big man. Yo, the man, Mr. Peddler said, leave it alone, right? Or about, that's about 5 minutes, Peddler. Because let's say the thing about it, we're in Jamaican groups, you know. We're with a yard, right? And persons might not understand. This is a yard man.
Them not know.
This is a man who, when him reach a MB and him get called for it, the man open him jacket.
And show the Jamaican
flag. And say him going to represent for Jamaica. And we know this. When somebody bust your eye or bust your nose, you know, sometimes you react certain way when you realize that the blood are flow. And obviously the person that say one takes so long for react. The man takes so long for react because at the point when him start feel the blood now start going in his mouth, so him realize him face bust up. So sometimes, you know, really.
Eye and the mouth, you know, because you probably don't realize him get like yassa. And yassa, you see it.
And me here, in the group, I saw some text that say LeBron should have thump up in face and a little boy this LeBron. And this is a player who is in the league.
Represent
Jamaica. And there was no love shown from Jamaicans to this brother. Imagine if Isaiah was a part of one of these groups. You get me?
I see the no love that was shown.
And I'm telling you, I'm personally can't say this and that. If it was the next way around where Isaiah bust up LeBron eye like that, he would be out of the league.
Out of the league.
Right? And we're not.
You know what hurt me the most though, when Gilbert Arenas make a post and I talk about of the Jamaican blood in him and them need to test him for drugs and all of them things. And yo, he's
and
out of the league.
This the whole nation, the whole country when him say a Jamaican blood name, I saw them go on. And we still support them and bring a narrative to our country. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, the man all a shade with you, cause like as things Safari must have comment and him ask Safari if Jamaica national team have a space team, cause I just say I'm gonna head to know him out of the league. Like them things that is a man career, you know. And like this dude all a push for the man lose all him job, in position in the league, and you have Jamaicans. They are a cheer and a support, and me lose off enough of them so-called fans. Yeah. Cause I feel them not understand the gravity of certain things. You get me? Yo.
If my virgin peddler make it to NBA and LeBron lick him cross him and peddler go for a stone differently, me not care if them want call so-called king. Me know pets from yard. So me I say, yeah, can this the man I have and guess what now? I'm not saying it justified fully Willie, but you can understand why he would react the way he react.
Yo, me still say somebody pan Lakers side say something to him. You feel like something was said, you know?
Them post videos say them a menace instead of
all type of thing, and when you look them say, oh, LeBron was trying to get his number after the game to apologize. Bro, LeBron can't get my number within 10 minutes if he want. That's how powerful this man is. LeBron is the face of the NBA, and you are telling me that LeBron can't get another NBA team's player number with having this big agency behind him? Stop it, man.
Crap.
Stop
it. So listen, from Ruan defend Isaiah bad. And person still.
All right.
But it is what it is still. But what I'm trying to say before we leave, Jamaica don't quick for sell out so quick.
Them do it to Marcus.
Don't sell out too easy.
Them do it to
Bob that clearly. I hear the thing now. When them pick the foreign players them over them vex. So I'm not trying to sell out Passy. Come on, man. Think before you do certain things. All right. So we could look at our next topic really before. I just we have two more topics to look at, and definitely we're going to look at is a topic persons don't want to venture into, but we're going to look at the vaccination or vaccination effects on the reopening of the sport. Affects the reopening of the sport.
Oh, all right? Take it down, boy.
Yeah. I don't know who did the typo, however. Yeah, but definitely. Okay. But definitely is something we need to look into. I'm a part of some coaches group. A survey was sent out, and not even the coaches want to participate in the survey, right? I don't know.
Them don't want participation.
Them don't want anything like you want the sports continue and you say you're bread. And you want the game to come back and talk or you love the game, but still, you don't want nothing at all. And to be honest, this is a conversation we need to have. Our football start now, where all the players them have to be fully vaccinated, the coaches staff, and you realize that football is on and going. Track and field is around the corner. Same principle apply, and track and field start. So, what basketball are planning to do? What we are planning to do? When Jabba is going to take this in and to say coaches need to start. I'm not forcing anybody to take the vaccine, you know. But what I'm saying is a discussion that we need to have. They don't want to even have the discussion. The discussion must take place. If it don't take place, where we go from here?
Listen, protect yourself. You know, if you're not going to take the vaccine, just mask up and social distance and all of them things. And
no, we are talking about how the game are going to play. We are talking about basketball.
How the game are going to play without that?
Yeah, because if all other sports them say, the players, they're most fully vaccinated.
Well, because you're not going there in a close proximity to people and you're not going to sweat. You know that thing there. You see me when I go shout and so you don't know spit might fly. So my figure said, if you're going to be playing, participating in the games, you should be vaccinated.
But so coaches, players, I think we need to start at that talk. Them say it's a proposed date is end of January. That date I go pass in a solid because again, the coaches them not even participating in the survey. to tell whether
How
or
much
not
coaches gonna participate already?
From the data that I got the opportunity to view, we're looking at about 20 coaches participate, and we are looking at over 100 and odd coaches are part of these groups. So less than
Jamaicans just unruly, bro. I swear, yo. Hey,
it's
and
like,
the coach,
them don't even want to say no or yes to it. Once them say anything with vaccination, they're not part of it.
We have a friend like that still,
I don't know how it's going to work. So maybe Sully, you're online. You're going to tell me how we're going to move forward if the propose is that the players them vaccinated and the coaches them. What basketball go all a break until what? These are questions we need to ask, and I think we need the president to step in and start to put some do a bliss. I realize a lot of schools are inviting persons in, institution, Excelsior. So it's full time now. The basketball coaches them get a big tent at the national stadium and invite the coaches them do some educational workshop where them can educate them a little bit more the importance, and let us move forward. We can't be the sport where we always be at the last. Basketball is like you always the behind everybody else.
That's a fact. It's a big secret here in Jamaica. Funny enough, I can't stand I think that basketball is the greatest sports on earth. You see me? But rough, yo.
Yo, go out there, man. Players not even make it. Again, we not even want to go back over that, but here national players saying that they are not going to represent the country if they want to take the vaccine. But your personal choice still. But let us see what the future holds. Everything will change. All right. We'll move on to now the NBA predictions. NBA prediction. All right. Well, we just start. We talk about Bulls. We said Bulls are one of the better team out. I think they are second in the East.
That was when we were that was when on Kenny Hill platform.
Yeah, we did a platform where we talk about the teams them that we predict to really do extremely well. So we know Nets are number 1 in the East. Now we have Bulls number 2, so that's a good look. Miami playing some good ball. And most of the team them Milwaukee playing good.
You don't mention Suns.
No, because we're at the East, we don't reach the West yet. With the West, you have Golden State and you have Suns playing good ball. And nobody talk about the Suns. I don't know if Booker, I don't know what is going on. Maybe two of them consider Booker to be a second Kobe. He might live under a shadow or something. Why they don't want to give him respect fully. They don't want to say Booker and them rather say Kobe too. You see me? They don't want to say Booker.
Kobe too.
Yeah, them don't want to say Booker. So I don't know what is going on. Pedler, bless up yourself. But who you have to win it all, Willie?
What kind of question you ask me? That's to be the Golden State Warriors, sir. So Golden State all the way.
Even if Kyrie returned to Brooklyn?
When by the time Kyrie returned to Brooklyn, you know, in week, he might play ball. Is he play? He might go rusty for a while, brother.
Them say he might train and a play, but he just not touch the court. So he's supposed to still stay sharp. And the number one thing last year that defeated a lot of team was health. So definitely him that come in healthy. Now I'm injured.
Let's see. You know what I'm saying? I still say Golden State.
But what to this great Lakers, everybody at top. What go on? You don't think the Lakers have a chance to rebuild or fix what them are good? Because Westbrook can play better. We really want flim up the online so we could have talked about this, you know, because he's a big Westbrook fan, you know. Westbrook fan.
Yeah, you see that person look like them know about basketball, you know. Ichigo. You see it? Yeah, my feel so too when them come back.
But I hear the same. I heard the same argument last year, and Kyrie came back and made the team better. If him never had that ankle injury there. Remember I said the ankle injury. Yeah, I met Durant after I tried everything on him own. Still, I believe that Kyrie play good with Durant because Durant not really have to depend on Kyrie too much for film basket. Durant name buckets. You get me?
I agree.
So it made the game easy. With I love to see Clay come back and make Golden State win. The last time Golden State have this start 7-2, they won the championship. So is history going to repeat itself? Let us see.
Let us see.
Yeah, man. So again, they say Golden State. Me, I say Brooklyn Nets, you know. Right? I am saying, and also I'm saying Lakers will go into the playing round. I think they will finish 9th.
You feel so?
Yeah. Brooklyn, Lakers play hard, you know. That's the number one thing, you know.
I don't think so. I don't think they'll make it. You understand? Yeah.
They are now currently last of the table. Let me definitely check. Last night, brought them last to the table. Let me see what I'm going. No, they're not them. So they're the 7th. All right, John, I shall show them no more, but they might play horrible basketball.
The league has struggled for finding a replacement for LeBron right now. Something going on with LeBron in it. We realize him not to run in much in him. So I know something definitely off with LeBron. And him not tell the league, you understand? I not tell we.
I'm upset with Westbrook, but him don't want to say it. Like him really being beat down, I say LeBron want to trade him. He want to trade him, you know. But him just say, yo, John no star, me there, you know. So I'm just go and have a little patience. But mid-season, enough things are gonna shake up.
Gary.
Right now, the best player upon Lakers are Carmelo Anthony.
I say my play still enough, to be honest.
The best player upon Lakers now Carmelo Anthony.
I rate how Melo play. But the league nicer here. I'm not gonna lie. I like the games. I love how the team them play, and I wait for Jamal Murray. He might come back, right? He might come back this season.
Yeah, it's a long break. He might gonna need a whole lot to come back because he's not even a play ball.
He might say, well, if him team continue to play or them play, him don't need to come back. He made that statement, so let's see.
No. Trust me. You see what I mean? Like, him should have made that speech. Look on Clay. Last night, them say Clay spent half an hour on the bench by himself and everybody gone. Just sit down on the bench and look on the court.
The man
they want to play.
When
you see them players there, you know if you have to him a come back with the mentality of a win. They don't want to say, yo, if
Flimmer,
you play good, we don't want to join.
Flimmer, you can't try to blame the coach.
What
you can't try to blame the coach. I don't understand.
Flimmer, you ever blame Ruan for your loss?
Yo, the man them should have just pay Schroeder money. What Mark say, you understand?
Schroeder killer Celtics.
All right.
Yeah, so there's a good thing still. However, guys,
before we cut out, Gary, sorry you don't have a picture of Tita and all of them things there. Because we want to visit Tita. She always dep on Mountain View there, so right top Nannyville. You see me? That the soap lady. You see me? Always.
Hold on the time. If you ever go tell them who are Tita, them not basketball player.
Them no man. We just say soap. It's the soap lady. Yo, man, when you not pass, you always do out there. Just stop and support. You see me? Stop and support. I also said Ted, I do the jerk chicken thing. I have a picture for Ted something still, cause you don't know all this pass through. You sleep on a Friday evening. Ted the right and New Kingston is such a Trafalgar and Lady Musgrave. See, best jerk chicken around town. So I want to know support the man, support basketball and support the basketball fraternity. You understand?
He's a coach and you know say him talented, taking talent elsewhere.
Ref, all of them things are full of vibes. So I love if you go out and show some support. I'll show something again, Gary. We never discussed this, but I just see it again. This guy, you remember, Barnes are part of the interview, and then look like them and keep something. And I want to know if give support again. I want the basketball.
Mass up.
Of course, you have to mass up. I'm telling you, man, you have to mass up. But go out there and show some support. When you link up Tita and you see me? Give her a strength. Yeah. What you say now, Gary?
Tanya says she just pork on the list, so I go on.
Pork there, man, but you don't know fire upon a pork. We don't do the pork thing, but we can't deal with pork. You see me?
Yeah. All right, definitely, people. Guess what now? Interview is back. We are going to do some research. We are going to find out. We are going to talk about basketball. Today is just a day for let you know, say, We are here. It's been a while. We put certain things in the pipeline and we're about to turn on the pipe. There are going to be a lot of persons that go complain, say interviews can't take it too far. We're talking too much things. The business is out there, but we believe that for basketball to grow, transparency is everything.
And
no
accountability.
Secret, accountability. So you're going to call some name and we're going to mention what we know. We are trying to get some documents to ensure that we share those documents with you, right? Because it's supposed to be public knowledge if you're representing the public. All right, now someone's supposed to be under no matter anything. However, basketball must grow and we are going to push basketball to where it's supposed to be. And the first thing we need to say, coaches, inform your players them about the schoolboy league. As Sully say, at the end of January, we'd love to take our camera, visit some of these games, and get the opportunity to see the basketball again on that platform. So do what you need to do. Talk to the coach, your parents them, sort out the vaccination aspect, and make basketball play again. You see me? Because we miss it. All right? So we are here.
Back. We are back.
We are here. Back. We are here. All right? So
I know you missed us, so we're there again. Big up for everybody who tuning in as a part of the conversation. You see me? Ichigo, YouTube. I'm not sure. I know you, but I don't know a name here. I know it's an anime name. Anthony Blacks.
Big up yourself.
That a flavor.
Sullivan.
B. Peddy, Sullivan always a show support. Regs.
Yeah, man.
Fabian, big up on yourself.
I'll go watch back the film. Big up on yourself.
Yeah, man.
Keep it safe.
Welcome. Nice to meet you all again.
No. Cool. All right, so interview squad, we are out.
Well, we need to do an outro too, you know. What work on it?
You're not artist youth? All right, cool. We're out.
Hold on. We're out yet. You end it, you know. All right.